All right, just as a quick tip, if you plan to foster and have other dogs around that may possibly pee on the floor or whatnot, practice squatting down. And he comes closer, you stand up. Search. Put him out there. As he comes in, this will work out your thighs too. Sit. Wait. The way he starts to learn that just because I'm down here cleaning the floor doesn't mean you face plant to me. Good boy. Search. Sit. I know you gotta kind of stretch. And you can work, if he gets in close and breaks it, throw some out. Now he's used to coming up close to you to do that. So it'll take a while for him to generalize it. That when we squat down the ground, and you can try throwing one out there to stop his as he comes in, to keep him right at that edge. Sit. Good. Or whatever you use for distance. Sit. Good. That way he starts to learn like your own personal space. Search. Just as because I've noticed when I try to put stuff on the ground, like if I don't stop him, he's just like, what are you doing? Like I need a little bit more area to work. And if I'm gonna be moving around, it's not, which I know he's not gonna care, but he might not like being this close to a stranger's face. All right, search. I'm gonna squat down, as you come in, wait. Search. Wait. Oh, wait works pretty good. You have to see what would stop him out there. Good. Wait. Down. In order to get him to stop, wait. Is kind of outstretch your arm for it. Good. And kind of just reinforce that little, if you find that to be an issue, but if you start to foster, you're going to be probably, wiping up pee and whatnot. And if he has space and territory issues, teaching him kind of a personal space to you, that might help with him, at least the guarding aspect where you're concerned. Good boy. Oops. It went under his elbow down here. Good job. Search. We can go over that too when you come for pickup. We could even practice it some if you want. But it might be, I have found all the clients up here so far have loved that and want me to incorporate that in. All right, so now for the muzzle, I'm gonna see if we can use this dish. This is a size 5 Bakersville, so I'll let you check that out when you come. I'm gonna see if he will put his nose in and lick down through. See, this is good too. Wait, sit. Wait. I'm gonna put this actually in it. So he has to put in to be able to lick. So it's gonna be touching it and what have you, which is fine. So I want him to be able to, good boy. So as he's licking, remember, sniff, lick, and chew. Out. It's kind of sliding a little bit. I want to see if it would fit first. Good boy, sit. Take it. If you want to incorporate a muzzle up kind of cue, you would say take it first, out, and figure out your out and in cue. I'm not sure if you use that, but you'd say take it, muzzle up, repeat them together, just so he's familiarizing with, and see how his nose, get you this way, see how his nose is coming out the top there? That's a good boy. You want that too. It's got to have it used to it. It shouldn't be rubbing his nose when it's fitted properly for his size. But that kind of touching you do want to get. And this is one of the easiest ways to condition them not minding and super tolerating. It's flinging everywhere. The stuff around their face is to, if you wanted, you could freeze some of this in a bowl form. That's a good boy. Get that tail, get on the outside. Gotta go in for there, it is good. And then you can move the dish around too, so that way, because he's trying to get this top side. There we go. There's the good boys. You got that light close of the eyes. You can't see that. When he shuts those eyes and starts that licking, that's really when oxytocin's flowing, especially when you get that squint. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. Now, if this container wouldn't have fit, you can also do these type of things. We're gonna take it out, and we're gonna let him lick the outside too. Good boy. I do think that this would be a great route for you to go. With that being said, anytime you take a walk, take the muzzle with you, even if you don't put it on, but let it hang off like your waistband. Let him see it and go on walks and do fun stuff where it's just present. That's super big key. Just it being around and involved in all the fun, all the positive, yay, yay, yay. It'll bring that relationship a little better, and he'll look at that like, ooh, here comes my harness, we're going for a walk. Or at least that's the goal you want. If that was gonna be too small, you can use a regular dog bowl. And you can actually, I have taken and put in water in this and had toothpicks so it was sitting, and I've frozen peanut butter around it. So the whole entire front just has a huge glob of frozen peanut butter. And then pull it out and put it in a bowl. And they do the conditioning ones, I've let them chew on the strap. I know it's not something you want to practice. Let's see if you can do this too. See, muzzle up. Come in there. Nice. You can even do this kind of combo. That's a good boy. I'm not sure if he'll fetch it. Cowboy will, if I hook it, let's see if he will. I actually play fetch with his. I know, because of his healer, right? Wanna get it? Get it, right? You can see about playing tug with him with a little bit of it. Of course but anything that would be fun, good, and obviously positive. You want to tuck? No. And that's why it is, I know it's another expense, but if you buy a cheaper one, it don't have to be it doesn't have to be Bakersville or whatnot, but get one that is just considered, or what you consider, conditioning. So that way if he does chew on it, it's that one, that's the chew toy, the tug toy, but then it also builds that relationship with the muzzle. I'm sorry. And then when you get one, most people go for a wire. I would look at a wire basket. They're very nice. It has plenty of room to put your fingers through with treats. Get a full pant out of those. I mean, they have tons of space, doesn't block the view. That's what Mia's muzzle. She makes custom muzzles. But that'll be a way that you would have a ton of freedom, and then it would just be conditioning his actual outburst of lunging, and not worried about his mouth so much. And a lot of times for that takes some of the anxiety out of it for the humans, knowing that he can't actually rip a dog apart, or a cat or a squirrel or whatever, and keeping no, he can still haul something pretty hardcore. What are you doing, bud? Hey, what are you eating? No, what are you doing? You don't want to be cool, Mama. What you doing? Get out of there. Come back there. Whatever you were saying. But you can get one that way. He relates fun and toys and what have you with that, and then it won't be so awful when it comes to the actual wire one. He'll have already a relationship. Hey, Dubs. Hey. Listen, keep it in there. He's a good boy. This one's actually probably too big, or at least for his eyes. Bakersville too, they fail to mention on the instructions, which is pretty wild. You're supposed to boil these so that way you can shake them to their face. Not many people realize that. No, is this cool? And you can even do this with his food, with his kibble, like with his dinners and stuff. I don't know if you let him seek up or search up things, but you can do this too. Get him take all of his kibble out of it this way. And that's the cool thing. That one's little. My finger's down farther. But look, he's digging in that, and he's putting his face all over. He's trying to get to the kibble. So, I mean, he's forcing my hand down, so that's him putting his face in there. That's a good boy. Yes, that's very nice. I know, you seem like you've actually done. I wonder, I gotta ask you if he's, there it is. Good. If you've ever had one on, or at least a time or two. He doesn't seem scared of that at all. Yeah, that's a good dog. That's a very good job. Yes, sir. Oh, nice. Oily kisses. I love it. I love it. I know. Was that fun? Did you like your goat whip? Was that nice? Yeah. Did you miss your mama? She can see you. Say hi, mama. You say hi, mama. Say hi, mama. I know. All right, let's try some of your other little kills. And you can even, let's try this. You'd have to root around a little bit more for it. But anyway, might have to hold it a little bit and kind of move this stuff around, which is kind of cool too. In a perspective, since he does have a little bit of guarding, this will help desensitize him with humans and hands even more so. You can't cheat. You try to cheat. That's okay. I don't blame you. Opportunists. There you go. Hey, take it. You can get it. They're good boys. That is rubbing your eyes a little too much. Out. Good. I don't know if you have an out or a release cue. That's another reason why I do out for like drop it. Because it's easy to break off of that, or yeah, I guess break off of it, or kind of side rail off of it a little bit with an out, with pulling their head out versus dropping something out of their mouth. It seems a lot of trainers have had more success with, since the dog's already related the out cue to. There's a lot of head motion with the out and the muscle dropping, supposedly. It's not a good hicker roach. There must be a treat or something over there. It sounded like he was pulling at the insulation. What are you doing? Ooh. But through the husbandry too, I will, for tomorrow, I will do as well. Okay. Ready? Take it. Good boys. Good jobs. I know, look, there's some more goat whip. Yeah, look at out there. Good job. Now, it's all right for fetch and tug and what have you, but I wouldn't sit and let him, like, chew on it. I don't think you would anyway. But I had one lady, actually back home, she would just let him, the conditioning one, because they told her he could chew on it, which they can. But like chew to like tug and whatnot, but not just to sit like a bone and just chew. With a rubbery conditioned one, I guess you could, especially if you transitioned to a metal wire basket, because then they wouldn't want to chew on the wired one. But if you go from this to like a formed one of these, then I wouldn't let them chew on it. This is gonna go give me that. You like that thing. I have to see. Can you see this? He right here? If you have one of these, or if you don't have one of these, it's a Kong bone that has the two ends where you can stuff treats in it. Yeah, you can see a little tip of it there. I know. What is that? What is that? It's one of these that has treats on each end. There's still some, actually, the freezer dried still. What is that? Did I help you find it? Yeah. Good boys. Yes, very nice. Yes, you got it all. Yeah, I helped you find it. Patrice! Wore his butt out today. I know you're not moving with much energy now. I know. Stimulated your brain and your body. He's a good boy. We gotta do more sticks. And like everything else, keep short and sweet. Make it fun. He is on the down slope of energy level, I think, for the day. We still have an evening session, so I don't want to do too much. Because when he's out and about in the yard, he's burning energy big time with that too. Hey, you want to clean up this lid? Clean up the lid for me. There's a good boy. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Good job. Good job. I'm gonna have to get some of this. I really like this duck whip, or goat whip. The goat whip is pretty nice. Is it empty? Wanna check it? There's a little crumb. Can you get it? I gotta take it to be washed. It isn't coming off. Let me help you. Oh, there it is. There we go. Good boy, little cheesy, little piece of cheese. I know, that was nice. Wanna go outside and go pee? Let's go pee. Yeah, you did a good job. Let's go pee.